close. It's 86 to 85 right now.
Yeah. This is a weird game, man. I gotta say, this shit is getting interesting. And now Daisong is like, oh motherfucker, you thought you were hot shit? I'm gonna come kill your bitch ass. If anything, I'm killing
at least at least he can get this third down. It might afford him the opportunity to drone up a little, as 28 of his workers were killed. Supplies are still tied. There's no way he can break in here. I don't like this move.
He kills those queens.
Huh.
And he's controlling it, relatively well.
These spines are finishing. The reinforcements are coming.
He will have to back up, but killing those queens, that's okay. And like you said, he did. It gives him a chance to drone behind it because he has to be far behind from that attack. So it's like, all right, well.
The other thing that does hurt our T2P player is he lost his lair when that Nidus came down.
And he hasn't rebuilt it yet, and that is going to become a problem sooner than later. Because his Warren and Pool is going to die pretty soon if he doesn't rebuild his shit there. So.
Yeah, and that's a great point that I was about to make, was that now these overlords can't drop creep because he has no lair, and all of his tech is in the main, the spawning pool, the roach warren, and definitely gonna die.
But Daisong, he does have the roach speed though. That's cool. I gotta be critical of Sacrilege. He's got the money. Well, obviously he has the money, and he has a Hydroden, but he's not making Hydras or starting his roach speed.
Hydra's production finally starting. We have 4 on the field, 3 more in production. He is now transferring some drones to do some long distance mining at this third that's coming in.
Now, the one advantage Daisong does have is he does have his third up and running. So that is a bunch of fresh mineral patches that are coming into play right now. Because he has such a massive roach lead. And he has roach speed, so... Oh, but the Hydras are here, and this can be ugly. In a roach versus roach fight, having like 3 Hydras in the back can just make all the difference.
Oh, yeah. Those needle spines, they...
Them shits hurt.
Have
you ever read, like, the short stories they have?
Actually, I haven't. I've seen them, and I've heard that they're actually pretty good. Have you read them?
Yeah, I've read quite a few of them. They're actually really good, and they like go into like the lore of like all the races and stuff like that. And they describe like they describe like a Hydra's spine is like being able to like hit shit like 20 miles away and shit like that. It's like how they have 4,000 muscles in their throat to be able to like shoot shit. Oh, okay, here we got it.
Big engagement going down.
The roach speed, not having roach speed is definitely hurting Sacrilege here. There is no lie.
Some of these drones getting picked off. He cancels his third once again. That's really big. The lair coming down again for our player Daisong. I don't think he realizes that his roach warren dies right now due to
lack of no.
And his spawning pool died a little while ago, so
Jesus Christ. So I think
currently he can make no offensive units. I mean, he can make drones, but he doesn't have
not the best control here. I mean, I don't like
huge battle down at the bottom. I think Daisong is just all in with this. Sacrilege.
He really is.
Sacrilege is broke.
Can he do it? Can he?
He has a huge supply lead. Oh my god! Oh, and he takes the game. GG.
Wow.
Oh.
That was pretty sicktastic. Fuck you.
That was a straight up slugfest, and
yeah,
the way that those guys went back and forth was amazing. And Daisong's game sense to just go all in there, and I don't know if he realized he had no tech or not, but Jesus.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I have to kill this little bitch. One thing that Daisong, he had his upgrades going, so he had the +1 on the roaches, and then he had the roach speed, and that played a huge role in that fight because when Sacrilege tried to retreat, his his roaches are going so slow that they're just taking a bunch of extra damage from the fast roaches. And then, of course, +1 that when you have more roaches and the upgrade and the roach speed versus just that, well, it's not going to go well. It shouldn't go well anyway. Sometimes it can, but this time it didn't. So, very good job by Daisung.
I have to agree. I didn't even realize that he had +1 come out. That was probably the deciding factor, more so than the roach speed, because as a defender, Sacrilege really doesn't need it. If he was being offensive or aggressive, I should say, he probably could have used roach speed. But great play coming out from both players. I do have to agree that maybe if that mineral macro of Sacrilege had been a little better early on, maybe.
Yeah, he really boned himself on that outlet. You shouldn't have 1,800 mins.
I mean, anything. Yeah, well, with that many minerals, he might as well have thrown down a macro hatch in his main and just pumped so many lings and banelings without all in.
If you're gonna all in like that, keep rallying. All your larvae should be being spent on lings and shit like that. Like that's a bunch of lings that definitely would have helped that fight, because Daesung had basically just lings and blings. So once all the blings die to the roaches, the lings become that much more powerful. The roaches are really just to kill the blings, really.
Yeah.
So that is just, he probably would have won straight up right there. So
we have a war on our hands, folks. It's currently tied 1-1. Team 2 Pro versus Imperative Gaming X. Daisung just dethroned the leader of IGX, Zerg player Sacrilege. And we did get an invite to the next game. I'm not sure who is next that they're sending out. Get into the lobby here.
And also, I'd like to say that the map, not being cross spawns or whatever, it favored Sacrilege, since he was the one that was doing the all-in. So, again, better macro, better control. He most certainly probably would have won that, because all things were tilting in his favor. He had the blings, he had the roaches, he had everything. He had a bunch of money to make more stuff, and maybe those nerves got to him. Who knows? Whoa! Kick adults? How could they?
Wow, why kick me?
Yeah.
See if I can get into the lobby. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have a Terran player coming out for IGX. IGX Rel. See if I could get a little game starting.
Let's go look at our guy. Uh-oh. He's a high masters too. We should be scared.
How many did you see how many points?
No, I didn't see any points, but I saw he was ranked number 9, so.
Oh, okay.
1 second. Hello? Oh, goddamn telemarketers. Ugh.
Okay. So, we are now in the third set.
Oh, God.
We have some settings.
Uh-oh. He's turning on his hacks. Be careful. I guess we could use this little pause to talk about the state of ZBT. I think it's massively Terran favored. What do you think, Daltz?
Well, I have been playing a lot of random, but as Zerg is my main, I would have to err on the side of Terran being a little powerful at the moment.
They really are. And I've been hearing that it's it's most noticeable in like the high diamond to mid masters skill range because Zergs really got to have like a real high APM and like real steely nerves to be able to deal with these freaking mines and speedbacks from everywhere.
Yep, I would agree with you 100% because that APM along with the decision making at the highest levels like has to be so crisp and fast, or else the Terran can just abuse you and pick you apart. So.
And we even see at the highest level, Zergs fall apart to the same thing. So it's like if friggin' Roro and Sulky is having trouble with it, and what do you think is gonna
Well, we're not gonna get any sympathy as last night's GSL.
That's true. True.
Sulky came back from down 3-0 to take the match 4-3 to be the GSL champion versus Innovation, maybe the greatest Terran player to ever live. So.
That was pretty baller. I think we could just say that Sulky's penis is, exponentially bigger than every other Zerg's.
Yeah.
You can do that, but still, MVP won the Euro one, all right? So it's just not, it doesn't mean Zerg is not favored. It just means Sulky is that cool, all right? But still.
So we have a pretty standard, at least in Wings of Liberty, 15 hatch coming down from Daisang. Pretty greedy 15cc coming down as well for a GX Rel. On this map, I guess probably don't have as big of a problem with that. I would like to see, since I didn't even see an SCV scout come out, I would have liked to see it maybe on the high ground right here and use it as part of his wall, put his other racks right there, and then maybe put it on the low ground afterwards. For all he know, Daisang could have said, I don't feel like playing a macro game versus Terran and just 6-pooled. If that were the case, he would be dead right now. However, that is not the case. Seems like both these players are pretty confident in their macro play. Pool and Gas just finishing for Daisang, so we'll see what kind of tech routes these players decide to do. Gas coming out for our Terran players, so maybe some Reaper play, would you say?
Well, I don't know. What I mean.
He's
making a Marine. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't think he generally don't put on that much pressure with a build this greedy, and he did it real greedy too. Like on the low ground, like F everything. Like kind of fucking. I'm gonna get this money. Hated it.
Not good for a Zerg player here. It looks like he will lose this Overlord. Just poked in a little.
Oh no! Yeah, that is bad. Did he make that Marine in response to seeing the Overlord?
It's possible. No, I think he just wanted the quick factory. This Overlord does seem to live a little bit longer. We'll see if he makes it through the night.
Yeah, I don't think so. They're fucking grab your blankie close, man. These Marines are coming for you.
Speed coming out from a Zerg player. He took drones off Gas, continuing to drone up. Queen at speed about half done. Bunker coming down in the natural. Fast factory finishing up. And that tech lab, it looks like he's either going to go for maybe tanks? I mean, I haven't seen tanks in so long in the HOTS, but unless he wants to get the now he needs an armory for the mine movement, the mine speed.
Do you think he wants to go? Can you go? Wait. Oh, he's getting a third CC too. So
I guess
do something like.
I guess this is just a really defensive build. Maybe he's worried about something like Sulky was doing to Innovation, a Roach Baneling all in, and he figures, hey, I'm just going to get fast tanks.
Is he going Marauder tank? Is that a valid unit composition in DBZ?
No, I think he's just going Marine tank. He got that other tech lab to go for the quick stem.
Okay.
Since he is being so greedy with the triple orbital. However, we do have a third hatch coming down for Daisang.
And then you got this little funky wall going on here. 2 Evos and a Roach Warren and the Queen.
Yeah, I think he did spot that factory earlier, and no, actually he didn't. Probably just suspected Hellion play. He's going to poke right here. He poked with a couple Zerglings. They got blasted.